I'm sorry I keep doing this to you guys. My soil sucks. So we're just gonna get rid of these 2 beds. And there's also red ants in there. And as sad as that is, I have a plan, but it wasn't what we were expecting. I failed. So here's what we're gonna do. We're not planting anything this year. And as sad as that is, I have a plan. So I do have a few plants already. I have a lavender plant and I have my bed of garlic. So those are for sure happening. The plan is, which you can probably hear Mike working at right now, is to take all the soil that I have and really put nutrition in it all year long so it's ready to grow next year, and it needs to get healthy. So we're gonna make it healthier, and here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna take these 2 beds, which we've been planning on moving or getting rid of or something for a while. We're gonna relocate them. We're gonna put all the soil from the bins inside of those, and we're gonna add nutrition to them all year long so that they can really have a good start.
Look how rotted that was after just a couple of years.
That's crazy. So that's our plan. I wouldn't have thought to use that thing. I was gonna take them all apart and then put them all back together, and he's like, no, we're gonna work smarter, not harder. Which is usually the best way to do it.
There you go.
That end popped out, but that's all right. Cool. We want to go look at that spot we were thinking about putting them.
Sure.
Make sure that that's what we want to do.
Feels like it's gonna rain.
Yeah, it does.
I was just thinking in here.
Yeah.
It's already cleared out.
I like it.
Just drag them in.
Yep. Are we gonna put them side by side?
I would think so.
And then it's easier
If we put them back here, then you can ride in on the 4-wheeler. If we just cut a couple of branches, you can ride right back out. I just felt raindrops.
Yep, me too. That's really great.
Y'all get to see my dog taking a What the farts there with
You're
it too.
not being very photogenic, Penny.
It's her best side.
Are you gonna help us? Are you gonna help carry?
I noticed a few ants. You might want your gloves.
For sure. I ain't messing with that. Where are your gloves?
Insect damage.
Is
It's
it?
not rot, that's insect.
Really?
They were eating that corner. It's all this side here.
Do you think they're living in the wood? As in, we shouldn't use them?
I mean, this is all rotted here. This is all,
Oh, dang.
they're in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
It's amazing how fast I mean, it's been 3 years.
It was,
I mean, you had these in, didn't even have the camper here yet, did we?
no, this was the first thing that I put in because it was the catalyst for my
You did
dreams.
you did these 3 big ones, and then you did the potatoes all through there.
I don't want to talk about the potatoes.
This whole bottom's the same way, just not quite as bad. But I mean, it's got big chunks. I mean, I hit that on here, but I shouldn't have. I didn't hit it hard enough that it should have
No.
hurt it like that.
Well, do we not want to use them then?
They were inside. They're eating it from the inside.
No, it's not. Is it? No. That's not good. Here's the situation. It wasn't what we were expecting. We have termites in our beds. And we're not quite sure how they got here because I doubt they would have survived transport living in the wood since this is untreated wood. We were thinking maybe they were already in it, but that's very unlikely. Another reason we're not quite sure how they got here is because all we have on our property is cedars, which is junipers, and live oaks and mesquites. And all 3 of those are termite deterrent. Because of all the chemical compounds and the sap that they produce, termites don't like those. So we're very confused as to how they got here. But what we're gonna do is we're just going to get rid of these 2 beds. And I guess after garlic season is done in June or July, we're going to check that bed too. But termites live in the soil, and what we've discovered is there's multiple kinds of termites. Like once the queen and the king make all the little larvas and stuff, then like all of the pheromones determine what kind of termite the babies are going to turn into. And there's like the worker ones, and there's the flying swarming ones, and there's kings and queens and different types and stuff. But they live in the soil, and they just come up and eat the wood. So that's great. But we're just going to get rid of these. We don't need them. They're already being eaten and stuff, so they're just going to keep getting eaten. And we don't need termites in our garden, because if you have raised beds, termites can also, since they live in the soil and they're going to eat the wood, they can affect your plants. They can eat the roots of your plants and stuff too. So we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So my plan for the soil, the plan for the day, is now different. And that's okay. I just need to decide exactly what I want to do now for that plan, because I still want to make the soil better. I'm going to amend it all year so that next year we have really good soil for our plants. But we're moving on to plan B. We'll see if we get to Z by the end of this. Here's the plan. We're just going to make a pile of my dirt. And yes, it's dirt right now, and it's not soil. We're going to make it soil for next year. It'll be good. So we're just going to fill the wheelbarrow up with the dirt, stack up the bins over by the old chicken coop. And then this area will be nice and cleared out, and we can actually work in here, make it all nice and everything, and make it into the dream garden. I mean, this was a dream last year, but we have plans and thoughts. And so far, we just haven't made the time to do them. And now we are. So let's go. Discovery. Okay. Okay. So do you remember my video of the grossest thing I found in the garden so far? We have them in the bins too. We also have quite a few worms.
When?
So the worms I put there, I think it was last year. I found a bunch of worms and I put them in the soil. So it's good to see them big and healthy and happy. These guys are the rhinoceros beetle, the larva of the rhinoceros beetle. And I think I'm just gonna leave them, to be honest, because they're great decomposers. And any wood chips I have in here, which there are quite a bit, it's really hard to get soil that doesn't have a bunch of wood these days. So since I'm working on amending this and basically decomposing everything and turning it into rich, good soil, I'm just gonna let them be, because they're just gonna turn into beetles later on. And then when I go and fill up my bins, any larva that I see, I can discard of and put it in my actual compost bin. Because they're really good workers. Big stretches. They're disgusting. Well, y'all, we are under a tornado watch and a severe thunderstorm warning, so we're done for the day. Plus, we're really tired and we didn't eat lunch, so I'm gonna make us some food. Good afternoon. We're gonna finish what we started. I know. Yep. Look, it's not a big deal. Stop. It's not a big deal. Yeah, yes it is. So I'm gonna finish up these bins. We have a few left, handful. Unfortunately, Mike is at work, so I'm on my own. 4, 5, 6, 7, we have 8 bins. No, we don't, we have 10. So let's get the rest of this in our pile. There's a stump. It rained. Another grub. Don't make fun of me. I thought it would work. It didn't. Last ones are done. I got help with the last 2. So that was nice. It's humid. Look how empty it is. Back to just being woodlands. I'm undecided about the green stalks, and so I'm just gonna leave them for now. I don't know if I want to move them, take the soil out and put it with that pile. I don't know yet. I was also thinking about moving the bench to the front of the camper and putting flowers in it for the year, but we really like it in that spot, so I don't know. I know I do have to put a 3rd board right here in the middle because it's bowing out. But other than that, she's good to go, besides soil. So she's not good to go. We needed to touch her up. But I guess that's it for today. Okay, here's the plan. Bins are done. We got that taken care of. The space looks very empty now. The next step is to find my soil testing kit and soil test all that and see what it needs. And then I can go from there and see what I'm going to buy for it to mix in during the spring. And then I think the plan still is for the summertime, put a tarp over it. That way any weed seed that's in there or any unwanted critters can just bake and die.
Kill them all.
Hopefully the worms don't die. But if they do, that just gives me an excuse to build the worm farm I've been wanting to do.
I think you have a worm farm.
I think they'll be fine because the worms will just go to the cooler parts, which is the bottom, and they won't get baked. Which the other insects could do that too, but I still think it's a good idea to tarp it for the summer. And then also winter.
You done good, babe.
Thanks.
We're also going to clean this area up. I'm going to take out a few more trees,
Yeah,
some branches,
it's actually too shady in there.
and extend this all the way to where we dumped the dirt.
That was the plan last fall, and it just didn't end up happening. But now that everything's out, it's going to be a lot easier to just take out everything that we want to take out instead of trying to work around all those bins and everything. It's going to be a lot nicer.
I do have to say, though, I am still super proud of you for that bench.
I love that bench.
That turned out really well. If y'all haven't seen the video of her putting that bench together. Go check it out.
It's my most favorite thing in the whole world. I would like to just put flowers in it this year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if I get to that. There's a lot of things I always say I want to do and I'm gonna do, and I probably will, but the timing that I was hoping for.
There's not enough hours in the day for her.
No, there's not.
It's all right.
Of course, I decided to come out here and do all this in the afternoon when it's the hottest and most humid, and not first thing in the morning when it was nice and cool. But I had other stuff I was doing and had to get done, so. So until next time, I hope you have a lovely day. And thank you for hanging out with us. We always like hanging out with our friends and family. Love you. Guys, we forgot one. Ugh. Whatever. I don't care.
I'm tired, boss.
Me too. I'll do it later.